studios of Cromwell Middle School to Connecticut, America, planet Earth, and the Milky Way, this is CMS Student News.
Good morning, CMS. I'm McKenna. Our top story. Last Thursday was open house. Open house allows the parents to meet their child's teachers. It also gives them a chance to see what their children have been learning throughout the year. We took some footage from open house.
What do we expect when parents go to open house?
When parents come to open house, what they're going to hear is a little bit about the curriculum for each grade level, and particularly in U.S. history for my classroom. And they're also going to hear about some of the skills and some of the expectations we have for the students throughout the entire year.
Reporting for the CMS Student News, and I'm with Mr. Penny. Mr. Penny, what do you do during your open house?
I want to know how I got so lucky to be picked to be interviewed. During open house, we, the specials, aka the dream team, comes into the gym and we set up, if you can see, we set up all our tables with all of our equipment, all of our props, all of our information about our classes, and we talk to the parents and answer any questions that they have about our programs.
Thank you. Now back to the student you're reporting for the CMS Student News, and I'm with Ms. Stearns. Ms. Stearns, how is open house going so far?
Emily, it's going great. Really, the parents are coming in. It's great to meet them, and they want to talk about book selection. It's a fantastic night. I really enjoy it.
I'm Liz Sullivan reporting for the CMS Student News, and I'm with Mr. Messenger. Mr. Messenger, what do you do during your open house?
I like to give the parents a sense of both what we're going to be teaching and what kind of teacher I am. And you remember, Emily, that can be kind of scary for kids to know what kind of, so their parents want to be reassured of what kind of teacher I'm going to be and how we love learning and how we love having a growth mindset, especially kids like Elijah over here. Right, Elijah? Yeah. You want to come tell the people? No. So that's what I try to get across to the parents.
I'm Emily Sullivan reporting for CMS Student News, and I'm here at open house, and I'm with Miss Middlebrooks. Miss Middlebrooks, what do you do during your open house?
Well, during open house, I like to inform the parents and have a little fun with it. This is my 20th year, my 20 open houses, so I'm really excited about that. But I really inform them about what's going on in my room and what I do to make sure their students, their kids are successful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good.
Every fall, Mr. St. Ange and Mr. Lekowitz organize the Connecticut River cleanup. Students can volunteer to join Mr. St. Ange and Mr. Lekowitz to clean up the river banks here in Connecticut. We spoke to Mr. St. Ange and Mr. Lekowitz about the upcoming event.
Hi, I'm Paulo from CMS Student News, and I'm here to talk about the river cleanup with Mr. St. Ange and Mr. Lekowitz. Is there anything you guys want to tell us?
So, river cleanup will be happening not this Saturday, next Saturday, the 29th. We're going to do it from 9 to 12. You do not need to come from 9 to 12. If you can only come for like an hour, come for an hour. The location
is Riverport Park at Frisbee Landings, which is, as it sounds like, down by the river, off of River Road in the south part of Cromwell. Right near the border, more or less, with 9 and as you head towards Middletown. And so we want to show some Cromwell pride and clean up our own community and, make the world a better place.
Thank you. This is Paulo from CMS Student News. Now back to the students.
Sign up! Sign up! Come see us to sign up!
September Students of the Month were recently selected. The students were chosen because they show cares around the school and in class.
Alyssa interviewing 6th grader Austin for Student of the Month. He was recently picked for Student of the Month Team 2. So Austin, how was your reaction when you got called down for Student of the Month?
Well, it was kind of weird because I really had no idea what the heck was going to happen. Because when I was in the gym locker room, someone just comes up to me and they say, "Hey, you're on the Student of the Month board." I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Yeah." So I went and looked, and I saw my name was up there. So then they called me down to the office. I was like, "Oh yeah, I totally know what this is for." So then they said I'm Student of the Month, and it was just awesome.
Eliana, how did you feel when you were called down for Student of the Month?
I was honestly pretty happy about it.
I didn't really think on my first month here I would get Student of the Month, and I feel like I made my parents proud.
Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations for all Students of the Month, and back to the studio.
Here on CMS News, we start a new segment called CMS Idol. In this segment, we will speak to students and staff and allow them to share a special talent. Today we speak to an 8th grader named Lillian. Lillian is an amazing artist. Let's talk to her and see some of her work.
Hello CMS, I'm Mary, and today I'm here with Lillian Thompson to tell us about her special talent. She's an artist.
So at first I have this drawing of a butterfly lady. It's unfinished at the moment, but I got the idea from from finding butterflies outside, to be honest, and I like drawing people. So the idea was also from my grandma because she likes butterflies too. I did this one digitally. I got an art tablet last year for Christmas, and I've been trying to improve my artwork on there. This one is just, to be honest, something random I drew. I'm trying to improve drawing on paper by doing like reality, like humans and realistic animals or something. And this one just came to mind. The rainbow in the background is kind of just like I accidentally messed up trying to outline it, so I had to cover it up somehow. And that's where that rainbow came from. Third one, that is a character from a game, Detroit Become Human. One of the main 3 characters, Connor. He is in the base of the game, he's an android, so it's kind of like the blue represents like their blood in the game, which is just like android blood because they're robots. And I got the idea just from wanting to draw something new. This drawing is a poster for a band my mom is friends with, Hannahsfield. Last year they asked if I could make something like special for them, like a poster or just a drawing of them, but I made that poster and they accepted it, and it's selling and like worldwide, and I'm gonna be earning money for that. So my name's out.
Thank you, Lillian. And if you have a special talent also, ask Emily Sullivan or Mr. Kiss.
Thank you, CMS. That is our show. Good morning and have a pleasant Friday. Every fall, Mrs. St. Ange and Mr. Lekowitz organized the Connecticut River Cleanup. Students can volunteer to join Mr. St. Ange and Mr. Lekowitz to clean up I messed up.
No worries.
I messed up.
I'm Emily with the CMS Student News, and I'm here with Miss Middlebrooks. Miss Middlebrooks, what do you do during your CMS?
Take 2. September Students of the Month were recently selected. The students were chosen because they show cares around the school and in class.
I'm going to be interviewing Austin for the 6th grader Austin for...
And 3, 2.
Hello, I'm Alyssa, and today I'm interviewing...
Lucia's head, Lucia, what are you doing? Trying things. Can I bang my head against